Well, I want to make a video dedicated to these three knives I got recently because they were extremely impressive to me. All three of them came from viewers. Actually, two came from one viewer and the third one came from a separate viewer. But all three knives I think are amazing. Absolutely awesome knives. The one I know is going to make a lot of people very happy. I'll give you a quick little peek of its packaging. Now, I know some of you are like, well, what does that mean? And the rest of you know exactly what that means. You know that packaging, and I know it's going to make one particular person extremely happy, but hopefully make a bunch of people happy. And the other two are actually automatics, very affordable automatics. And like I said, all three knives extremely impressed me, so I wanted to do a quick video on it. You will see me unbox these in a separate video, but let's get right to it. First off, here's the packaging again. Okay, if you guys don't recognize this packaging, this is a GEC tube. Okay, Great Eastern Cutlery. Finally have one. Thank you very much to a viewer because I didn't buy this. This was sent as a gift, and what a beautiful gift. I have to say, now that I finally have one in hands, I am extremely impressed with the quality. And I know why some of you guys have been begging me to do reviews on these knives. Like I said, I was able to handle a couple of them at a blade show, met a couple of the women that work for the company. They're beautiful knives, but I never actually got one in hand and actually started using it. And what a beaut. You can see this one's a sodbuster pattern, part of the bullnose, I guess, line or bullnose design for them. This does sport an 01 tool steel. It cuts like a saber. Ridiculous how sharp this thing is out of the box. I love the smooth linen micarta. And, you know, to be honest, the fit and finish on these things, at least from this representation, surpasses most of the slip joints and stuff out there. Or at least, I shouldn't say slip joints, but because they're not all slip joints, but the traditional knife companies. Case makes a great product. This is better than Case in general. Obviously, you know, you compare one knife to a separate knife. You could have inconsistencies, I'm sure, but this is up there. I like this more than Case. I like this more than Queen. Queen Cutlery makes an amazing product. I like a lot of their traditional knife patterns. They use a lot of D2, which is awesome, but I like this even more. So all the people that have been telling me GEC, 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 well, okay, I get it. I really get it now, because now that I have one and started using, this is the one I've been starting to EDC. Just beautiful. I mean, from top to bottom, attention to detail, but you know, performance too. A lot of companies like Rough Rider, very affordable, very low priced traditional knives, great for collecting, great for trying different patterns out and stuff. You know, but at the end of the day, you go to cut stuff and, you know, the quality really isn't there, at least for that particular company, Rough Rider. I love them because you can get so many different types of patterns, especially for the younger collectors or people just getting into knives. You can experience a lot of different things for not a whole lot of money. But when you're talking about, you know, investing in a pocket knife you're going to be using all the time, you want to skip right over stuff like that and go right to something like this. The 01 performs beautifully. This thing is a scalpel, and it's beautiful. And I love it, and it's all American made. So yeah, I get the GEC thing, and I have to say, after using this one, I will definitely have more in the future, and would definitely like to you know, get more into this company and experience more of these knives. Probably do some trading for them in the future as well. Absolutely beautiful. So that's the first knife. All right, so the other two knives, they're both similar in that they're both automatics. They're both made by Ganzo. And they're just very impressive. For the price that these fetch, I am really shocked. The quality is top notch. So here's the first one. All right, and you know, after looking at this one, of course, the second one I'll show you in a second. You'll see that they're kind of ProTech-esque, if you will. If you guys are a fan of ProTech automatics, you'll see the similarities. But this first one has a pretty heavy spring on it. No safety or anything. Very cool stiletto style dagger blade, stiletto dagger combo, I guess. It's not sharpened or anything, it's just a faux stiletto blade or faux false edge. Came nice and sharp, but lockup's great. Like I said, the spring on this is very heavy, so it's got a good firing mechanism in there. The button's nice and flush. The inserts are lined up pretty well. You know, it's just a wood. But it's crazy. That's a really awesome automatic, especially for the price you see these things fetch for. My only concern, I mean, I'm not going to use this super hard because of the blade style, but if you notice, because of the cutout and everything, you don't have a whole lot of thickness there. Like if you were really, I don't know, if you took this, I didn't take the blade out yet, but took the blade apart, you'd probably see that what's actually connecting us to the handle isn't all that thick. That's a little concerning, but again, because of the style of the knife, it's not something I'm using outdoors or anything like that. This is a letter opener. It's just something to impress your friends. It's something I guess you can use for an EDC if you can legally carry an automatic around. I like that it's tip up. I love the pocket clip on this one. But here's the other one. The other one I like even more. I don't particularly like the pocket clip all that much, but the knife itself is out of this world. If you handed this knife to me and it didn't have the Gonzo logo on it, I would really think that this was a $200 or $300 automatic. It is absolutely beautiful. So here it is. Really nice green scales on here. Feels like a rough textured micarta. Really slick design. Okay, this one's not quite as strong of a spring, but still very, very smooth. Perfect lockup. Really, really sharp. This thing is awesome. The quality on this is really, really top notch. I've dealt with a lot of cheap or inexpensive automatics. I'm talking, you know, Chinese $10, $15, $20 autos. I've had dozens and dozens and dozens of them, more than I can remember, and none of them have even come close to the quality that these both sport. So it's pretty cool. I mean, like I said, I've seen them, I've experienced it already in the regular, you know, folders. I have not yet had the automatics until these arrived, and extremely, extremely impressed. So if you guys are in the market for a inexpensive, or I should say, you know, less expensive automatic knife, you can't go wrong with either one of these things. This one, you know, in particular, I just find it to be more versatile blade style for like EDC or something. But you know, I'm not a huge fan of this particular clip. I do like the fact that it is recessed in the handle. I might remove that. Just keep this, you know, in the pocket. The button's flush enough. I don't think it's going to open up in the pocket. You know, it'd be a little bit difficult to accidentally hit that. But just beautiful. Really, really impressive. Sporting a 440C blade here. Cuts well. Don't have extensive use on this yet. You will see a review. I might review these ones together because they're just two different takes on the same, you know, automatic knife from the same company. But that was very, very shocking when I saw those logos on there. I didn't expect much. But you know, once I started playing with it, not even 10, 15 seconds into it, I'm like, wow. Hefty. I mean, it's got a little bit of a weight to it. Really nicely done, very nicely finished. Those beautiful, very thin scales. I love it. I absolutely love it. So 3 very, very impressive knives. You will see a review. I'll definitely see a review on this, of course, and more GEC knives in the future because now I'm on the hunt for them. And you'll definitely see probably a review with both of these in the same video. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the quick tease on some new blades. I appreciate your time as always, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you soon. Take care.